That does actually a lot of damage. Okay, hold on. Hold on a freaking minute. What's up, Knights of X? And welcome to the third round for the first week of 3v3 Grand Arena. I want to apologize, guys, about the last round. No video, no live stream. I was at a bachelor party in Boston. It was a ton of fun with my friends. Had a blast, so I do apologize for missing the video. But we're back on schedule. All the Grand Arenas going forward are going to be scheduled. So, checking out the second round, I did, in fact, lose. I did not have time to play it. I did not have time to record it. So, we did a bunch of different battles. I had my friends play some battles, and it was really fun, but we did end up losing. But our opponent for today is Toarshik. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but they are from 101st Beskar Battalion. Legacy score is pretty good. 14.4 million galactic power, so very good account. They're going to have everything up and running that they're going to need. So that new update really changes up the roster depth. Everyone's going to have everything. Datacrons are a different story. Everything maxed out in the previous. Echoes of War is really good. Everything of the new Focus Datacrons maxed out. Really good on the new set already. Not going to lie. They did a phenomenal job. They have a lot up and running. No joke. Taking a look at my map. They finished. I'm starting a little late today. I actually went to the gym with my friend, and it took way too long, so we're in a little bit of a rush again. They got a 2054. They got a hold. I got a hold on Scav Rey, Starkiller, and Savage. That's awesome. Everything else is going to be a one-shot. That score is very impressive, so we need to be virtually perfect today in the back. All one-shot, and if you go to ships, quickly, all one-shot. Their map. We have to deal with Baylan with Malak. We have the same Starkiller lineup. Darkside Rey, Reva with its 9th sister, and then Lord Vader with the clones. Up top, we have Ewoks. That's incredible. We have a freaking Ewok team. New Bad Batch, Kicks, Kelleran Beck with Temple Guard and Jocasta New, and Master Mace Windu. So, we gotta move quickly. Not gonna be an easy Grand Arena. Cannot afford many drops. Only one if we want to win. So, needs to be perfect, guys. So, please, 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 if you want to support me, guys, you like these videos, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. That is the best way to support your boy Vex. I do appreciate it. Let's get this very tough Grand Arena started. Probably going to start with Kylo. Need to be spot on. First match, Kylo. Very scary. Triple Omicron Rey. Maxed out Focus Datacron. Modded for offense. Lots of offense and health. A little bit below 10k, but you're going to see there's going to be health stats. Hopefully Malak's Drain Life can deal with that. We're going with the Kicks Focus Datacron again. I want to save my Baylan team with the Vader Focus Datacron in case there's a JMK Ezra. I don't know if there is, but we're going to find out. But I'm using the Kicks one. It gives a little bit of health, defense, and potency, which is nice to land the shock. So hopefully this works for us. If it doesn't, we have to bring a JMK, and then we cannot afford any more drops. It's a good crit there. Alright, not my favorite scenario, not going to lie. She's going to do her shock ability, unfortunately, so I can't... This is not the best case scenario. Honestly, not looking too good. Not gonna lie. That's better. No, not a fan. This is a problem. Oh, this is so... We're gonna lose this one. She's gonna do her shock, yeah. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, well. That's the first drop. Now, we actually cannot afford to drop anything else or we are literally screwed. It didn't work out for us. She targeted Bane first. She went under stealth. Just extremely unlucky. Unfortunately, we have to do this. We have to do it. I don't have a good Datacron and other than the Hermit Yodacron, so we're really in a bad spot. But JMK, Cat, and 5's Hermit Yoda Focus Datacron. That means if there's a JMK in the back with Ezra, I need to figure out Baylan for that to work. So hopefully this works for us today. If this doesn't work, then you're just absolutely screwed. It's so absurd how broken this Datacron is. It really is. It just can change your entire run. Okay, we're going to go here. The fact that she goes under stealth is the most annoying part by far. It's just, you can't and Cat gets stunned. This is so annoying. She's gonna get a reset. If I do this, it won't affect anything. Such a problem. Don't stun Cat. Don't. I don't know if we're gonna survive. Can we do this with just them two? I don't know. This is so dicey. Still no kill? Oh my god. We're screwed. This team is so ridiculous. It's just so annoying how absolutely broken this team is in 3v3. This is so ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I think I'm going to lose anyway. Maybe. I don't know. I got to keep applying that heal immunity, but he keeps taking a freaking turn. Can we do this? No freaking way. Holy crap, Kenobi pulled it off. That's incredible. I hope they never print something this disgusting ever again. There's no, like, consistency. Crew stunning Cat there was just, like, such bad RNG. It'll screw you in the end, but can't really dwindle on it. We got to keep moving. We're going to run out of time. So for this Reva team, this actually worked on my ult account. I don't know how it's going to be with the wordy level 6, but it's very dangerous. Inquisitors. They have the Health and Protection Recovery 3, the Wordy Inquisitor 6, and the Night Sister 9, with Tenacity, Health, Protection, Critical Damage, and Health Steal. We're going with Boss Nass, Tarpals, and Bombardier. Prevents revives with attackers. Going with the Critical Damage 3, 100% more damage 6, and the Bombardier 9, with Critical Damage, Health Steal, Offense, Potency, and Defense. We gotta see. We gotta see. Okay, it's obviously very dangerous. Okay, that's kind of nice. We gotta get rid of Grand Inquisitor right away. Or rather, cleanse. Almost. Okay, very good. That does actually a lot of damage. Okay, hold on. Hold on a freaking minute. Why is she going through so much of our freaking pool? We are really boned. That's what happens with her basic. Her basic just actually can get through them. This is going to be a hard one to win, guys. This one's going to be very hard. It's not looking too good. Worked on my ult account. Did not work here. Did not work here. She did a little bit too much damage. She was basicking and was actually getting through our Gungans. Absolutely ridiculous, but we gotta keep going. Moving on from that, we're gonna go with Bo-Katan versus Lord Vader. This has worked out really good for me this season. They have the stacking offense 3 and the turn meter 6 with health steal, critical chance, high defense, critical damage, and protection. We're going with the Rolocron. Very overpowered, great stats. Let's do it. Alright, let's get our birds up and running.
No. No. No.
That's good. Hopefully some kills.
No.
Wow, we didn't get rid of him.
No. No.
Close. He's gonna get to ultimate, though. It's annoying.
No. No.
There we go. Okay, it didn't really matter. Gotta get some health back on you.
No. 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 No.
Let's just wait a sec.
No. No.
Not the banners I'm looking for, really.
No.
Alright, 54 is actually not bad. I thought it was going to be a 53, but again, this seems to be very consistent this season, so Bo-Katan taking out Lord Vader is amazing. I wonder if we have to take him off of defense. Next up is going to be Starkiller with Savage and Rey. First time I'm facing this variant. Turn meter for Rey, turn meter level 6 for resistance in the Scav Rey 9 with protection, health, steal, tenacity. We're going Sith Eternal and Watt. I have the potency up and tenacity up 3 with high defense to try to survive that big hit. Critical chance, potency, and health steal. Could come in handy. I have to link Savage and I have to link Rey. I think Starkiller could be a potential problem later on, but I don't trust Scav Rey with her crits. I have to link her. Let's see the one shot. Okay. I still think linking her is the right move. Let's get more of that out of the way. Could you imagine if that was a crit? Let's just get some protection back. More protection for Watt. Uh-oh. Alright, alright. Now we gotta deal with Starkiller. Good thing we can cleanse. Can he 1v1 Starkiller? Happy I brought in Watt. It's still not a guarantee. And my Datacron has health steal too. Jeez. Uh-oh. 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 It wasn't meant to be today. It wasn't meant to be. That's freaking insane. I mean, how close can you get? How close can you get? Maybe I should have relinked Starkiller and Savage at the end. I don't know. That's so annoying. How can a GL lose to Starkiller like that? Okay, moving on again. Baylan time. Very dangerous. Triple Omicron. Cooldown reduction 3, turn meter level 6 for Inquisitors, and the Marok 9 with critical avoidance, critical damage, tenacity, and health. Going with JML, Jedi Knight, Luke, and Cal. Lightsaber max health and protection 3, high protection and offense. I think this is easier in 3v3 than 5v5, I think. Oh wait, I should be calling Cal to assist. Hold on. There we go. Unfortunately, this did require a GL for what I had on offense, but... Alright, pretty good, pretty good. 55 banners. I have no idea what's going to be in the back. This Grand Arena is unfortunately not winnable. I don't think it is. I really don't. They had a really impressive score regardless. So we're going to keep trying, see what we can do. If we could try some counters out, we will, but it doesn't look too good in terms of the win. We're going to clean up Starkiller with the bugs. Hopefully they can pull this off. Potency up and tenacity up 3. Offense, potency, critical chance of protection. I'd be shocked if they couldn't, but I don't really want to use anything expensive. Back to full health. Back to full health. Off that one ability. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And he stole banners. That's so freaking annoying, but... Alright, we cleaned them up. I hate that I have to do this, but I'm just going to do it. This is probably going to be my... If the Gungans didn't work, I was going to go with this, but I thought the Gungans would have worked for sure. I didn't think they'd be able to get through that massive protection pool, but I was very, very wrong. So we're going with unaligned force users. Potency up and tenacity up 3, with offense, defense, critical damage, and potency. The good thing is that Malgus will prevent revives. So, I just want to get rid of Night Sister. Absolute huge problemo. As you can see, look at the damage on the basic ability. Thank you for damaging me. Let's just remove the taunt. No bonus turn, unfortunately. Not getting enough Edge of Madness stacks. One more. Okay, good. Maybe this would have worked better than Gungans. This probably will be my go-to besides Gungans. I don't know what I could have done differently in that Gungan battle. The Death Mark didn't really help us. Alright. Solid cleanup. Very unfortunate drops. Extremely unfortunate. This team will probably be my go-to for the foreseeable future against the Reva Nine Sister team, because Crew will be able to absorb the big damage from Grand Inquisitor because he has a pre-taunt, but we'll do it next time. The first week is all about trying stuff out and testing. Let's go check out the back. And we have a back wall, and what I predicted, I knew it was going to be disgusting. So this opponent did phenomenal for their score. Absolutely phenomenal. Check out the back wall. Rey, no, I meant to say we have Kenobi, Cat, and Ezra, so we're going to have to try some crazy stuff. This one I've timed out with really bad recently, so I have to figure that out. Saw, Finn, and Tuskens. Not a very easy Grand Arena, but I had a feeling they were going to be hiding some crazy stuff in the back. So we're going to try Baylan and try the Vader-focused Datacron, so let's see if it works. JMK, Cat, and Ezra time. One of the best teams in Grand Arena at this very moment, besides Kylo. Hermit Yoda-focused Datacron, extremely broken, overpowered, triple Omicron. We're going with Baylan. I'm going with the Vader-focused Datacron. I've heard that this does pretty well. It gives us great defensive stats, good critical damage, and good potency to land Baylan's stun. I hope we can land the stun in the beginning. This is no guarantee. This is the first time I'm running it, so let's find out. Okay, he does not have foresight. Could we get a stun? We did. I'm just going to go ahead and do some damage. That's nice. We got a stun. I wonder if I can get rid of him. Or if I should just be going for Cat. I definitely can't now. Okay, we're still okay. Unfortunate dodge. That's really unfortunate. Should I just be going for Cat? He's exiled. Oh my god. This is not an easy matchup. Oh, come on. Dodge? Okay, we got rid of Ezra. Hold on. Oh my god. It had potential. I don't think we're gonna win though. I guess there's RNG with the evasion. We're almost there, but she keeps getting the freaking... Oh, this is just not our Grand Arena today. Honestly, it was just not in the cards for us. Everything is going wrong. Annoying dodges. Just absolute pain in the butt. I thought getting rid of Ezra first would have been better, but maybe you gotta go for Cat. She just keeps getting that damage immunity. It's so annoying, but very strong team, guys. Very strong team. Moving on from that, we're going to try the next strongest team, and that's going to be Ahsoka with Wat and Sabine. I've actually timed out on this before in this season, so I have to move quickly. Light side max out the protection 3, high crit damage, offense, and really high defense. Really dangerous. We're going with Great Mothers, Morgan, and Spirit. I'm going with the ramping offense 3. I think it's essential. With protection, potency, offense, high defense, and really high critical damage. We can ignore defense with Spirit. That's the good thing. I have to move quickly. I'm not going to just throw it on auto. I think that's the biggest mistake I've made. It's because sometimes I really have just timed out. Trying to move quick. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to try to move as quickly as I can. On a really unfortunate freaking foresight miss. I messed up already. This is not a guaranteed win. I do not want her getting to ultimate either. Maybe the vulnerable is better because you get the crits. Making better progress. Wrong ability. So I don't know what I did differently this match than my previous ones, but when I was in Boston, I did this on full auto and they couldn't get through it, but I had more than enough time on the clock to do that, so maybe the AI just wasn't playing it correctly or something, so I'm happy that's working for me now, and that'll be my go-to for the season if my opponent sets it. Cleaning up Kenobi. We're going back to this team. We're going with Queen Amidala with the support Kron. I just got to get through it. Otherwise, there's nothing really I can do. I want to save my Leia for something else. So hopefully we can get through this. Very tanky. Hopefully no damage immunity. Let's just go all in on her. She's gonna get damage immunity. No damage immunity. Let's try here. Still ticking. Okay, we got through her. Threat is down. Okay. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy cleanup. Very difficult team. No joke. I'll try to get a one-shot next time. Against Saul, I kind of want to try Mandalorians. I've never tried it before, and in this type of Grand Arena, I can afford to try some things. So, triple Omicron, max out the protection 3, critical chance, offense, defense, and critical damage. Going with Maul, Saxon, and Super Commando, stacking offense 3, Tremere removal 6, and the Saxon 9 with potency, critical damage, and defense. So, I don't know how this will work. He's probably going to remove all our buffs. Yep, increase our cooldown, so, alright. That's nice. I want to get the 5 stacks, so I'm happy with that. You have got to be kidding me. Honestly. What the heck? Why does he have to get one shot? Are they gonna do this? That's just incredible. Like, why does Maul have to get one shot? Well, he's screwed. I mean, that had so much potential. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten to this. Oh. Oh, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. Out of all the characters to get one shot, why does it have to be Maul? Out of all of them. I had to save the stacks of anguish. I should have just used them instead of saved them. That was my fault, I guess. I don't know. Running out of time a bit, so I gotta move quick. It's Master Mace Windu. Lightside max out the protection 3, Wordy Vanguard 6, and the Ayla 9 with protection, health steal, potency, and offense. Sith Empire, health and protection recovery 3 with critical chance, defense, offense, potency, and critical damage. We might not be able to get the full clear today, but honestly, it's okay because it wasn't looking too good for us anyway. This is going a lot better than normal. We're blind, so let's not waste that. Kind of a big hit. Really? Okay. Yeah, Sith just absolutely walk over Mace lately. She's kind of tanky. We're gonna have to rely on that big hit. Hopefully that's protection recovery, don't counter. We're blind again. She is really tenacious. And annoying. Screw it. Still, God. Why does she have so much tenacity? Who are you gonna hurt? Of course. Alright. Not bad. We got through it. 55 banners. If they had the defense to offense level 6, that would have been way more scary. But the wordy one, not as frightening. Time to deal with Ewoks. I was completely crapping on these guys preseason, so let's see if they can hold up here. They have Chirpa, Omicron. I forgot the freaking names of these characters. They have like random Ewoks. Terminating at the beginning, stacking offense 6. It's kind of actually scary. And the Chirpa 9 with tenacity, health steal, critical damage, and critical avoidance. I don't have Savage. I'm going with Scion. Health and protection recovery 3. Protection, health, critical chance, tenacity, critical avoidance, and health steal. They might ramp up enough offense to get through me. This is... I never thought I'd see this. I really never thought I'd see the day. Scion, take a turn so you can end. Nope, I guess not. You would think all these out of turn attacks would mangle them. There we go. We gotta save him for last. Alright, cool. I mean, it worked out. It's freaking Ewoks. The fact that I even have to use Traya here is kind of crazy, but regardless of the Datacron, they weren't hitting that hard, probably because of Traya's leadership, but we'll take the win. Against the new Bad Batch, we're going with General Skywalker with Rex and ARC Trooper. They have the protection up 3 with protection, health steal, critical avoidance, and critical damage. Gas, Rex, and ARC. Stacking offense 6 with critical damage, offense, and high protection. Not a bad cron for Gas. My 5s I wasted today. Well, I didn't waste them, but it was an ugly banner win against Kylo. That's a lot of offense ramping for us because of the buffs. Gotta be a little cautious of Crosshair. It's gonna be a lot of counters. Alright, moment of truth. The one character that needed to live. This one's done. Oh man. This is an embarrassing match, honestly. Nothing is working today. Absolutely nothing is working today. I cannot believe it. We're gonna run out of time. We're not gonna be able to get the full clear. We ran out of time today. I started too late, and it's a way harder Grand Arena than I thought. Alright, let's just try to have some fun. We're going to try some Dark Trooper Moff Gideon against the Pirate team with Kicks. Maxed out Focus Datacron. Let's try Dark Trooper Moff Gideon with the Wampacron. Why not? Let's try to have some fun today, because today's not going our way. Who knows? Alright, I like to get rid of Kicks because of the revive, right? We are hitting really hard. That's a revive. we got a fear? Gotta do some damage here. Not hitting as hard as we were. Alright, cool. There's kicks. Let's start with this. I'd like to get a cleanse in a second. Alright, I guess fine. That didn't matter. Should have done that on SM3. That's okay. Alright, I mean, that's damage. We should be able to get through him. Tire banner win. And end it. Alright, Dr. Moff Gideon beating the Kicks Focus Datacron. That's actually pretty nice. I don't know if the Wampacron was a big factor there, but I ran out of offense stacking level 3, so it didn't really matter. Let's try to clear as many teams as we can. Against the Jocasta new, I'm just going to use Leia here, last remaining GL. They have the Jedi Temple Guard Focus Datacron, really good stats. Going with Leia, lots of max out the Protection 3, with Protection, Health Steal, and Critical Chance. I think Drogon's going to be under Captive, that's fine. I'd like to at least get through the character battles if we can, that'd be ideal. Good thing is her cooldowns can't get decreased because of Leia's leadership. Probably should just try to get rid of you because of the captive. Doesn't really matter now. Okay. Still critical avoidance, damn. I like 9. Not quite. I feel like going for Beck last. I don't know why. I just want to go for him last. Very tanky. Alright. And let's finish with ult. Full banners. Alright, very cool. 57 banners, nice. I mean, it's a GL versus a non-GL team. They're still pretty dangerous, but in that situation, I felt like using Leia there. Let's try Pirates on our own. Let's try Pirates again against the Bad Batch. Don't have any Dark Side Cron, so I'm going with a critical damage defense Cron. We have to see. We have to see. I'm not really familiar with how this team operates yet. Probably should have targeted SM33. Okay, I mean, that's something, right? Alright, hold on. This is working out. I don't have any crazy Datacron. Cool. How did Crosshair go down so easily? Hey, okay. Pirates can take out Bad Batch. That's good to know. I'll remember that going forward. So at least we're learning some stuff this Grand Arena, even though it's going absolutely terrible. At least we're learning some counters. So very cool. All right, we might have time for one more battle. It's going to be Resistance. I want to see how my Omicron staff can perform. They have the Jawa level 15, so they're going to be very fast. Going with Stap and Magna Guard, I have the Potency up and Tenacity up 3 with high Potency, Protection, and Defense. Let's see. I think we're dead. Yeah, no, not gonna work. Alright, that did not work. Yeah. Let's try one more team. Alright, we're not gonna have any time for anything else. This is it. We're gonna try Jedi Knight Revan with Mace and Yoda. Jawa Datacron. I think there's about 2 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. Let's see. Let's get some stealth. Obviously, they target the guy with Expose. Potency should be high. Doesn't matter. Grandmaster Yoda. Alright, cool. Alright, Jedi Knight Revan, Mace, Yoda, okay. Stun, okay. This worked out. This is good to know with that Datacron. That's a very, very good focused Datacron on them. And maybe we have time for one more battle. I'm going to try to rush. Okay, 37 banners. We got 2 teams. I'm going to try to get through them. All right, last time. It's a Saw team. I'm going with Imperial Remnant. There's 37 seconds. Let's see. Why not? I just ran out of time today. I started way too late. Was at the gym way too long. We weren't going to win anyway, but... Not like me not to finish from time. Well. Gonna have timeout, but at least, you know what? At least we tried. That's all that matters. We didn't lose. We did not lose, but... Alright, guys. That's the Grand Arena. Not the best for coming back from vacation, and not a really good first week for us, but... Let's go over the map really quick, and we'll go over my final thoughts. Alright, so our first week was not the best. We go 1-2, but to be honest with you guys, I've had a really crazy month. So I do apologize for not, providing the videos and for rushing. It's just, August is a crazy month for me. I had 2 trips planned, so ran out of time today. I came back last night. Didn't plan my time out today correctly. I actually had off from work, but just did not plan out my time. The run kind of also ended because nothing really worked out for us. No, I'm going to be honest. The Bane Malak was really bad RNG. Not sure if I could have played that any differently. Just didn't get the shock on Rey. I couldn't target her. She was untargetable. And then our Bane went down. We didn't get the big hit that we needed. It sucked. The Gungan thing took me for a surprise, honestly. And Ninth Sister hits like an absolute truck. Even with the Gungan's protection pool, it just... Probably going to try Unaligned Force Users first next time. Flat out. And then this battle. This battle was insane. We needed one more basic ability. We would have been fine. I think if I were to do that again, I'm going to keep Savage and Rey Scavenger linked until the end. I will probably link Savage and Starkiller and then do a 1v1 with Rey. That's what I should have done. That was my mistake. Everything else, we kind of just tried some things. Not a good Grand Arena run. Not a good Grand Arena run. The Baylan battle was frustrating. I probably could have played it differently. But very tough opponent, a lot bigger in terms of Datacrons and stuff, but we held our own. We could have played so much better. Their ships would have been a triple attacker executor and a counter profundity, so that's the first week, guys. Not the best. I apologize for it, but it will get better for week 2, I promise. So stay in tune for the content and for the better battles. But if you guys did enjoy this first week and enjoyed this Grand Arena, don't forget to leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to become Knight of X. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.